None of us accept all up to me out, but for whatever reason, why is it talking to myself this whole finally? So apparently on OBS, when you click start streaming, it doesn't mean start streaming. You have to click start streaming, then begin broadcast. So I clicked start streaming thinking I'd be friggin' streaming, and that whole first drive out the window. Okay. Anyways, Falcons 7, Bucs 0. Baker's got the ball first and 10 at the 40. Play action. Baker steps up in the pocket and delivers a strike. Mike Williams, Mike Evans, the most consistent wide receivers of all time, but definitely over the last decade. God, these cornballs still have those little sayings on the back of their helmets. Try and root for people. Crap. All right. Baker under center. Back. Cotton. Hand off. 5. To go. Good old Bucky Irving. Second and 5. Baker in the gun. White to his right. Wide receiver set. Nearly intercepted. Looked like a miscommunication between Mayfield and Evans, or a potential pass interference. We'll wait for the replay. Evans matched up with Terrell. Oh yeah, pass interference. Nearly caused an interception. No flag. Baker whips it in there, but Evans is just... Terrell gives him a shoulder and just knocks him off of his route. Very strange. Odd no call. 3rd and 5. Baker's back again and delivers to Evans again. Might be a little scuffle after that one. That's a first down after forward progress. Great blocking up front by the O-line. Baker delivers another good pass. Cleveland. What the hell were you? You just couldn't help yourself, could you? Baker under center. Single back. 3 wide receivers. Godwin in motion. And a little pitch. Gain of 2.5. It's tough, right? You got the thing that you know. But then you see this big shiny new toy getting handies in the parking lot. Deshaun Watson. And you just think, you know how good this team is? Deshaun Watson's clearly better than Mayfield, right? But that's what's wrong with the Browns, right? They're just historically this way. And it sucks because I have this rule whenever my team's out, I always root first for a team who's never won. Because Philly, we got ours in 2018. One of the best days ever. Legitimately, one of the best days I've had. But so I root for the Browns, the Lions, the Bengals, any team who's never never gotten a Super Bowl, especially those teams who have. With the Browns, you had Baker, took you to the playoffs, solid. You finally hit on a number one overall pick that you've missed on so many times. You just dump him for Deshaun Watson. Give him at the time the richest contract. Now it's looking at it. 4 different players have the 55 mil. I believe Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Jordan Love. With Watson, you just couldn't help yourselves. I feel bad for the sucks. And you look and you see Baker playing well. Now, of course, he was in Carolina and wasn't playing well, but nobody plays well in Carolina. So. But it sucks. It really does. I would like at some point. I know I would like every team to experience a Super Bowl. Couldn't imagine being Falcons. I've had some heartbreaking for Philly fans. We had 4 straight years NFC championships with that was heartbreaking. But Falcons, that I know they don't like about it. That comeback is gotta be. You haven't been really relevant since. It's rough. Falcons are to get close. All right, Baker in the shotgun, hands off to White. Stopped immediately for a 1-yard loss. All right, just back from commercial. It was timeout. So go. Falcons moved it right down the field on the first drive. The Bucs they've put themselves behind the sticks on this one, but it is a good drive to this point. 3rd and 9, 8:55 left in the quarter. Baker empty backfield. Little screen out to Otten, who gets the first down inside the 20. Little tight end screen action. Gotta love that. You always gotta love a guy who wears no gloves. He's just got the finger tape. No, that dude's. Go Kate Otten with a little chip, little screen, and great blocking up front, of course. When you have a guy who's number 69, 10 yards down the field, it's not a good sign for the defense. Baker in the gun again, White to his right. And drops back. Delivers a strike over the middle. Another beautiful pass by Mayfield. And that's to Godwin. It looked like a Falcon was shaken. Nope, everyone's up. Like he was a little shaken up on the play. This could be our best Thursday night game of the year. At least so far. Had a couple stinkers. We did have New England again a couple weeks. Yeah, we have some promising offense. 8 plays, 61-yard, 4-minute drive at this point. 1st and goal for the Bucs. Oh, he is shaking. Okay, he dropped back down to a knee. I can't tell like Alfred, all the crew back until it was. Backlash. Looks to be all right. Walking okay. I didn't see what happened. We was in on the tackle, Godwin. Antonio Hamilton, 9th season, plays Alfred. 1st and goal for the Bucs. Such a lucky. Single back, Baker under center, wide receiver. Motion for Bucky Irving. Baker rolls out to his right, back over the middle, wide open is Mike Evans for the touchdown. We have a game, folks. This is looking to be a fun one. Cousins look ready to come back in and do it again. 9 plays, 63-yard, 4-minute, 18-second drive. It was a rollout to the right by Baker off of the play action. And Mike Evans, the most dangerous receiver on the field, just squeaks out. He's wide open. Incredible. Oh, it was a zone, and apparently no middle zone. Covered the flats, and Evans just squeaked out into the middle. Extra point is good. Seven. Looking at the upcoming Thursday night game, and some of them are looking pretty rough. So there are 16 Thursday night games, which you would think you could get all 32 teams one Thursday night game apiece, but that's not up. I think possibly on Saturday, Yankees wants to do cards. Yankees or Phillies got to do some baseball playoffs. The 49ers Seahawks, that should be good. I don't know how much of the 49ers full offense will be back, but should be good nonetheless. Broncos Saints, that's woof. That's going to be a rough one. Vikings Rams, if the Rams start getting their players back, another game that could be fun. Once the Rams are healthy, we're talking a solid game. Texans Jets, that could be another rough one. Bengals Ravens. See how the Bengals next few weeks goes before we make that decision. 1-3 start does not spell doom for the Bengals, but they gotta put some wins together here. I think they have Baltimore this week as well. Commanders Eagles, that could either be for the division lead or the Eagles by that point. If Dave keeps picking them, the Eagles could be 2-9 by that point, 2-8. Steelers Browns, another possible rough one. Definitely not watching Raiders. Packers. Okay, now we're talking. So Thursday, December 5th, I believe, is the week after Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving's late this year. So that could be the best game for Thursday night football of the year. 49ers Rams, again, if the Rams are healthy, could be a tight game. Browns Bengals, out of that. How long, if you're the Browns, how long does it take for you to bail? Final one, Seahawks Bears. How long does it take? What does it take for you to get rid of, not even just to trade him, but just to bail on him? Right, we're back. Kickoff into the end zone and a touchback. I would just be curious, how long, if you were in the position, how long would you personally say, okay, Deshaun, you get to sit? Because you have 52 other guys who want to win, and he looks like he couldn't care less, or maybe he's too distracted with other things, we'll call it. Kirk Cousins under center. Play action to Algier. And another deep pass. One's to Mooney on the sideline. The offenses are looking really good. Baker's Bucs just had that one stinker against the Broncos, whose defense apparently is way better than anyone gave them credit for. Other than that, the Bucs have been... Right, here we go. For Cousins in the gun, Algier to his right, 4 wide receiver. Got time. Dump off to Algier for 2.5. Call it 3. Second down. Bucs found their guy, huh? Bijan Robinson still standing on the sideline. Not sure what's going on with that, but Cousins in the pistol, Mooney in motion. And handoff to Algier, who, nice gain, gets a first down. Inside the 40. Inside their own 40. A nice change of pace back if they can get Robinson going. I'd be Bucs for it. If they can get Robinson going, having this 2-back monster that guy runs tough too. Very underrated back. Great blocking as well. Cousins in the pistols back, 4 wide receivers. To his left, complete. Another completion by Cousins. Falcons are moving again. What are we thinking? 56-55 kind of game? I'd be down for that. It'd be a nice change of pace. Cousins he's on point. Stops are right loud. What point, if you're the Bucs, do you try and maybe off? Little handoff to Mooney. He pulled up like, yep, he is going to throw. Throws it out of bounds. He started to pull up very quickly. Is he going to throw? Yep. He just didn't have anything open. Nice little trick play. Now, I get it. I get you're trying to catch him off guard. But do you really need to? If you're the Falcons, you've been moving. You know what I mean? Kind of an odd choice. I get it would have been cool if it worked, but you haven't had any problems to this. I don't know. Strange. Cousins in the pistol. 3 wide receivers. Cousins back again and delivers to London. Tackle. A short gain. It'll bring up 3rd and medium. Call it medium. 5. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious to know what you guys think. Wise play to throw in a trick play. Oh, Robinson's back in the game after he basically sat out the whole bunch formation top the screen. Back and sacked. Buccaneers hold. I want to question every coach does, but and they don't throw that incompletion. Then what do we? They don't throw the incompletion with Mooney, and they keep what they. Oh my lord! They put Robinson into block Vita Vea, who's like 300 pounds, 300 plus pounds. Robinson didn't much of a chance, and he had a full head of steam too. It's not like he chipped by an offensive lineman or anything. No, just full. Poor Robinson. Robinson's a big dude. He's like, oh, missed field goal. Flag on the play. Who doesn't miss many field goals? I believe he's in a top 5 all time for field goal percent. Offsides on the Bucs off of a missed field goal. Heartbreaker. Can't have a heartbreaker in the. Little flinch by 25 caused the other one to. Master. All right, here we go. And we are off to commercial. Baseball, so there's only one game today. Wow. Bottom of the 6th, 0-0. You know, if this game wasn't so dang good, I'd probably switch over to that, because that is everything playoff baseball's about. Every single pitch tense, especially if you're a Brewers or a Mets fan. But if you playoff baseball over the years has tended to be more like playoff hockey, where every single matters, every goal, every run just makes such a huge impact on the game. Especially 0-0 bottom of the boy. Joker Part 2 out tomorrow. Pass. And I didn't enjoy it. A lot of people really liked it. But get what they were going for, but college game. That's the Sunday afternoon game back from Cardinals, Niners, Raiders, Broncos, Giants, Seahawks, Packers, Rams could be here at 1 and call the Bengals Ravens. Baker on a little screen to Godwin with a big gain up across the 40. First down for the Buccaneers. Yeah, I'm thinking Ravens, Bengals. That'll probably be. Oh, and Bills. It's the other good. Left to read that. One of those two. We're gonna have to do the 1 o'clock game. Sure. Baker under center. Hand off to Bucky Irving with a nice gain. Gain of 15. First down, Tampa. Offensive line is their thing. Kate Otten on the pull and takes care of the end. Tight end. He's not exactly known for being like a blocking star, but hey, bro, right? Talking about Baker with a play action, has time and goes deep. Overshoots his man by a few yards there. He had plenty of time too. Shepard had his man beat, just missed him. 2nd and 10 for the Bucs. 42. Baker in the gun, 4 wide receivers back. Falcons pressure and Godwin's open. Bring up 3rd and short. 7. This is 4-down territory for Bucs. I don't think it's enough of a problem. Falcons offense. Falcons show pressure. Only send 3. Incomplete, intended for Godwin. Main blitz. Got rid of it. Off the tips of Godwin, but a little bit behind him. Kind of a missile thrown at him, so you can't really blame Godwin for that one. All right, field goal attempt for the Bucs. Kick dead center. Tampa leads 10-7. Do another quick check because we're end of the 6-0-0. Brewers Mets. Yeah, that's the right decision. Guess what? There's a field goal unit. Sirianni, Doug Peterson, Dan Campbell. It exists. Field goal unit. Crazy, right? Leave it sometimes. Six play, 34-yard drive after the field goal by Koo. Bucs grab 3. Tampa will get the ball to start the second half. We're still in the first quarter, but a little reminder. Left in the. He never looks happy. Todd Bowles, great coach, but always looking like the job just makes him feel sick. He's always got that, like, the butterflies, you know. Playing for years, coaching for years. Feels sick. I get it. Be there too. Just always like racking my brain on like, oh, what do I do next? It's easy just to swarm your thoughts. They showing here. It's so funny watching strange showing Kirk Cousins' right calf. I don't. Okay. Cousins in the pistol again. 4 wide receiver. Little swing out to Bijan, who gets about 5. Mooney gets rolled up on. Luckily, that's a dangerous one. Get him rolled up on when you're blocking. The dude in the Jets game a couple weeks ago, I never checked back in on him. The offensive lineman looked like he broke his shin. Check that. Cousins in the pistol again. And off to Robinson. Nothing there. Still powers forward and gets past the line, but there's absolutely nothing available for Robinson. It was that Jets offensive lineman got rolled up on from the side, and it looked like his shin bent. Isn't how those go. Cousins in the gun, and a little dump out to Mooney, who has the first down. It was kind of sickening to look at. But they were saying that he was questionable to return it. Just the way his leg went didn't seem possible. Cousins in the pistol, single back. Have a time. Oh, end of the first quarter. Timeout. Let me see. Having trouble remembering that offensive lineman's name, but I can look at the, I guess I can just look at the injury report and there he is, Morgan Moses. So it ended up being a knee. It looked like his damn shin bent. I don't know. It's just maybe he has flexible shins. So weird. But yeah, he's out, so he can get back soon. They need to protect Rodgers. On injury vet rest? Never seen that before. FC East champions before we started. Well, before the stream started, thanks to OS. All right, top 7 still tied at 0. Mets Brewers. It's the only baseball game going on now. And of course, it has to run directly next to Thursday Night Football. If it was, maybe if it was at like 5, I could have done back to back, but it's not happening. Make sure you listen for predictions for the week. Out of 4 weeks, I've come in first 3, second once. Dare was second twice, third once, and first once. Dave was third 3 times. Second. Kind of keeping a running tally on wins the. So I don't know what the prize will be. Eventual idea is to get us on camera. There's a crown or something. I don't know. A champion. We have a couple fantasy football championships. That one. I don't know. Get a DraftKings. What the hell? 10-foot tall unicycle. Absolute bananas. Bulls. We're back. Such a nice stadium. All right. Kirk Cousins under center. 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter. 3 wide receivers. One back. Play action. Cousins chase out of the pocket. Moving pretty well. And throws the ball away. Almost caught by Baker Mayfield on the sideline. Just out of his reach. Cousins is moving very well for a guy who is in his mid-30s and tore his, I believe it was Achilles last year. But he's moving very well. Good sign for Atlanta. Cousins in the gun. Robinson to right. Pitts in motion. And caught. Ooh. Caught over the middle by London and jarred free by. Oh, flag down. We'll wait for the replay. You know what my favorite part is about games is the refs. Personal foul. Okay, it looks like he should be studying for the bar exam, not refereeing the game. Let's see the replay. Come on. London has it. Knocked out. That's led with his shoulder. What's he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? As soon as the ball's knocked free, he's just supposed to cease to exist? And whatever. Cousins under center, Algier in the backfield, Bijan Robinson in motion. We'll hand off to Algier. Solid gain of 7. And another flag down. I just don't get what they want defenders to. Oh, here's the refs again. Let's go, baby. I got that ref on my fantasy team. We haven't had many penalties. Holding on the offense to make up for the horrible penalty they just called on Britt. They're trying to offset it. And the refs are getting out of control these days. Let's see the hold. Sure. Yeah, tell me where that damn hold was. Oh, he's grabbing his shoulder pads. The guy next to him's grabbing the other guy's shoulder. Whatever. Cousins empty backfield in the gun, 1st and 20. Screen out to McLeod. A nice little move. Solid gain of 7. Yeah. Good luck explaining that one. Ray McLeod. He had 107 catches last year, or is that total? 7 seasons. No way he had 107 catches last year, right? 2nd and 12 after a solid gain. Cousins back. There was a strike. Lead over the middle to Hodge. 1st down for the Falcons. 1st and 20 to 1st down very quickly. Cousins spending a lot of time in the pistol. Finds the hole in the zone, and Hodge with a... I think he was down by contact. The ball popped out after he hit the ground. Yeah, after he hit... So it shouldn't be a fumble and a recovery by Hodge, the same guy who dropped it. But little dump out to Robinson, who's looking for space and is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And another flag. Yeah. Versus pissed. These are two of the most pissed looking coaches. Thing on the offense. On Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is a big... Oh, that was a sell job by the Bucs. Bucs threw his arms like he was flopping for sure. Pitts still only has that one catch, that seam route that he had in the beginning. A couple plays of the game. Cousins hits Mooney on the sideline for the completion. Immediately tackled by his feet up. Current drive, 7 plays, 45 yards. Cousins back again. Incomplete, intended for Pitts. 3rd and 14. Penalty are trying to ruin the Falcons' drive here. All but the 2 holding penalty. David with tremendous coverage on Pitts. Vontae David is looking like he's freaking prime again. Guy's an animal. He's been around forever. Cousins back and complete to Mooney for the touchdown. My goodness, what a catch. Wow. Phenomenal catch by Mooney. Great throw by Cousins. Great protection by the O-line, giving him time for that play to develop. 9 plays, 70-yard, 4-minute and 24-second drive. 11:58 to go in the second. Mooney just up and in. And Cousins had plenty of time. And wow. Cousins just gives him a chance, and Mooney makes the play. Wow. Incredible play by Mooney. And Koo is on for the extra point and drills it. I don't think, Tampa, you should rely on this guy missing any field goals or extra points. He got a break earlier. Mooney, what a catch. Catch of the week so far. Have the Falcons abandoned those? What were those jerseys they had that were, they're red, but they kind of fade into black towards the bottom of the jersey? They're alternate for their new unis. They still going with those? What is this? Is that Beyonce? I don't know. It's Levi's happening. Do people do that? Just go into the laundromat and strip off the clothes that they're wearing to put in the wash and then sit there in their underwear? Not in any laundromat I've been to. Let's check in on Mets Brewers. Brewers score 2 in the bottom of the 7th. The Mets are in trouble. I thought they were going to be the disruptor team of the postseason. Here's the thing. Dave and I did 2 different. We recorded our MLB playoff predictions or behind the scenes, yes, before that final Mets Braves game finished. And with the if the Mets swept, it would have been the Diamondbacks playing the Brewers. And I had the Mets beating the Padres and the Dodgers and losing to the Phillies in the NLCS. But I had the Mets losing to the Brewers in the wild card round if the Braves won that second game, which the Braves did. So, yeah, how close I was. And I did predict Detroit beating Houston, which is so enjoyable. No Houston. So really, I'm a Yankees guy, but really, any team except the Dodgers winning. I think Dave was saying the same thing. At this point, because the Dodgers just won. I'm not a Dodgers hater, but they bought Shohei Ohtani and kind of circumvented the system by giving him this weird ass contract. Then they went and got Yamamoto. I don't know. I'm not exactly on board with Dodgers, but anyone else, really. What if it was like Tigers against Padres or something like that? That'd be a lot of fun. Well, Squibber by Koo gives a chance for return. Huge gain across the 50. He went for a little squibber to try and pin the Bucs back, but Tucker brings the ball, nearly broke it. There was one guy to beat, and he had a cavalry with him. Incredible return. It looked like he would have been tackled at about the 25 and broke free. It's funny, he had like 3 or 4 Bucs with him, and the Falcons guy still got him. Wow. Bumps into his own man, trucks Koo. Good grief. From the Falcons 44 starts the Bucs drive. Little dump out to Cade Otton with huge gain. Not a lot of tackling going on up in here. Tremendous gain. Cade Otton. Little drag across the line, and he's just running free. Got a blocker out there in Godwin who gives him some extra yardage. Is there anything that looks better than a dude with just finger tape catching the ball? A hilarious thing, especially with these super glue gloves they have these days. Little pitch out to White, and he stopped just shy of the line of scrimmage. short loss on the play. Second and 11 for the Bucs at the Falcons 23. Buccaneers ranked bottom third, last in 2020. Bottom third in rushing. Baker back and has time. Delivers a beautiful pass to Evans, who sneaks into the end zone for a touchdown. Tampa strikes back quickly. Wow. This is a fun game. Morris is pissed again. 3 plays, 44 yards, minute and 41 seconds. That is Mike Evans' 100th career touchdown. Future Hall of Famer Mike Evans. He's not. There's something. 10 straight seasons with 1,000 plus receiving yards. He just does it so quietly. Not like one of these drama type guys, you know. Gets in, he does his thing. There was some potential that he might sign elsewhere for his most recent contract, I believe before the 2023 season. Oh, throws the ball to a Tampa fan. Falcons guy tries to knock it out of his hands, which is bananas. Oh, is that fist fight worthy? Can I ask? If you are in the stands and one of your favorite players throws you the ball, I don't care how old you are. You'd be 55 years old. You'd be excited, right? There's no doubt about it. And then the fan of the other team knocks it into like the back onto the field. Like, is that time to go? Is that like you're fighting now? I think the dude was just messing with him, but is that a reason to go? That was a 3-play, 44-yard drive after the huge return for the Bucs. Let's check in with the baseball game. Bottom 7. Brewers 2. Mets 0. Mets have 2 hits to this point. Oh my goodness. And both hits are Francisco Lindor. Nobody else on the Mets has a hit. Tobias Myers, 5 innings, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Trevor McGill, 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Nick Mears, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. That's your entire... Sanchez, I forget he's on the Brewers. Brewers have a solid team. They really have a scrappy Jackson Churchill. Hoskins, solid veteran. Bryce Terang, very underrated. Let's have a chance to make some noise here. They have to finish off the Mets. The Mets are very scrappy. They do not go quietly. Next week, Smith, Hawks, Brock Purdy, and the 49ers. Now, key, this game is in Seattle, so they're probably going to be wearing noxious green fantastically awesome lime green jerseys. Curious to know how many people like those. Like non-Seahawks fans. I think Seahawks fans love them. You're the quarterback and you got all this yellow in your face. Freaking blinding you. Evans gave out a game ball last week. Wait, Mike Evans just threw his 100th career touchdown catch to a fan? Wait, what? His 100th career touchdown? Like the milestone touchdown he threw to a fan? All right. Buccaneers show pressure. Little pitch out to Robinson. A lot of white jerseys in. Oh, is that going to be a penalty? Gee, Robinson. Freaking, that is a large dude to be playing running back. 100th career touchdown in the stands. Huh. They're all texting all friends and stuff. Cousins in the pistol again. Wide receivers, one back. Hits in motion. Cousins back. And delivers a strike to Pitts, who has the first down and plenty more. He approaches midfield. First down for the Falcons. First and 10, Falcons down 3 as they approach midfield. Cousins in the pistol. Hand off to Robinson. That again. Breaks free. That was all Robinson. He's met behind the line again and broke out of a defensive tackle. A defensive tackle's tackle. All Robinson. And what should have been a short loss turns into a 6-yard gain. And Cousins to Pitts, bobbled but still caught. First and 10. $7.50 to go in the half. Probably take, maybe I'll end the stream in second half. I think that's working out better. In case there's any issues or anything. Cousins tries to throw it but coughs up the ball, and I think the Falcons end up recovering. Flag down. Cousins was tackled, so probably passer personal foul. So. Cousins tried to get rid of the ball, so if that's not a fumble, that should be intentional grounding. There was nobody over there. I don't even think the ball made it back to the line, even if there was. Well, if there was someone there and it didn't make back to the line, then it wouldn't be. Should be intentional grounding. Yep, intentional grounding. Oh, do the loss of down sign. Hands behind the head. Such a weird symbol for that. Now, no way he was out of the pocket. Yeah. Is that not a fumble? Oh, he did. It looked like the Bucs player punched it out. He tried to throw it for some reason. Yes, regardless, so it's a 10-yard penalty. So you lose what? Extra 4 yards instead of just back. Plays under review. Oh, so they're challenging, the Bucs are challenging it whether or not it was a forward pass, which they will lose. So he's got his arm taken and he does throw it. That will be 2nd and 20 when we come back from break. Definitely a forward pass attempt. On the first swing around, it looked like it was punched out from behind. Cousins did a little flick. But so if you're Cousins, I know you're trying to avoid the sack, but you end up costing extra 4-ish yards penalty. Intentional grounding, you still lose 10 yards. But the Bucs have a challenge in the works, so we're back to two. They have to be. You wanted Baltimore and Buffalo to be the last week. Just a tragedy to watch. That one was over at halftime. Which was strange because of how dominant the Bills looked. They hammered the Dolphins for this was before Tua got hurt. Tua got hurt in that game, but it was 31-10 when he went out. So it's not like they beat up on the Skylar Thompson, Dave's boy Brett Hundley. So yeah, I don't know. Then they get beat by 25. Lost to the friggin' Raiders. I know it's all about matchups and all that, but it just doesn't seem right. Beat the Jags by 37, less than, I guess, 8 days prior. The Bills did have a lot of injuries defensively, but their offense was. So even if the Ravens put up 35, the Bills putting up touchdowns. On the field stand. I don't know why they don't say confirmed anymore. It's obvious that he threw it. Confirmed. Absolutely. Gavea. Humble what Bucs. Cousins in the shotgun, 2nd and 20. Dump out to Robinson. Got some space. We haven't said that yet. He's been the focus defensively has been on Robinson. Probably should be. We have a Bucs player hurt. Oh. Hold it up. I don't know why the refs even bother putting the flags in their pocket anymore. Have them in their time, so throw them. Tyke Smith. Round pick. All out of Georgia. Down on the field. Looks like they're looking at his ankle, but the training staff is blocking exactly what the problem is. If he stands up. Okay. Up on his feet, walking without help. Oh, don't tell me that's friggin' ACL. Way his leg that way. That would suck. 5 games into your rookie season. Gonna have to back to the line. Oh, would that suck? Especially third, like anything after the first and second round. Help more. Best. Again. Cousins in the gun. Back. Little dump out to Algier on 3rd and 14. With a short gain, bring up 4th down. Now, I know Koo is typically accurate. What is his leg like? He's on the field after he got lit up earlier. He missed the field goal and then got freaking truck sticked on that punt return. Or sorry, that kick return. So I don't know if he's having best of days. 2 for 2 on extra points, over 1 on field goals so far. 6:30 left in first half. 17-14 Tampa Bay, 54-yard attempt, which is within his normal range. Who swings the leg? Oh. So the stadium it's a closed stadium unless they have the eye open. But the ball started, it looked like it was dead center and started hooking to who's left again. That's the same exact started hooking at the end. That's where he missed the first one. So the eye must be open for that to be happening. Otherwise it's just a closed air stadium. Raheem Morris looks 50% pissed now. Tied. 6:17 to go in the first half. Tampa 2. Thursday spotlight is showing this bungee chick. What the hell? Yeah, okay. She's like zip lining across the top of the stadium. It's actually nauseating. Got a GoPro type situation. Yeah, screw that. Ain't doing that. Guess if it broke and you had to go out, well, be an awesome falling. I don't know. I'm not doing that. That's nuts. Okay, kickoff to Tampa, take it out of the end zone, and tackled at the 18. Incredible choice to bring that out instead of just on it, but Baker's last year, Los Angeles. Oh, sorry, 2 years ago. I'm thinking Carson Wentz was in Los Angeles last year, and Jimmy Garoppolo is in Los Angeles this year. They keep rotating the veteran quarterbacks to back up Stafford. Baker from the under center, and a handoff to Bucky. Down. The offensive line for the Bucs has been incredible. Watching an interview of himself. What is that? Is that Mike Tyson? Okay, that's my. I thought he was watching a shirtless interview of himself in the locker room. The hell? Watching Mike Tyson walkout videos? That's a good way to get down for that. 1st and 10 for Tampa. Baker in the gun. Backs. Godwin and will hand off to White, who has a huge gain. Still on his feet. And White inside the 20, pushed out of bounds inside the 15. Incredible gain for the Bucs. Wow. It was a play action to Irving, 2-back set, one to either side of Baker. Fakes to Irving, hands to White, and there's just a huge hole. Again, the offensive line and Cade Otton leading the way, clears out the linebacker. And it's just a foot race. Breaks one tackle and daylight from there. Job by White. 1st and 10 at the 15. Dump off to Bucky Irving. Another big gain. What is going on with the Falcons defense right now? What the hell's going on with this guy? Smith Williams. Irving was on the ground and he's trying to rip the ball out of him. The play's over. And you have 5 or 6 Buccaneers trying to rip Irving off of, or trying to rip William Smith off of Irving, who's still trying to rip at the ball, even though very odd. And then he throws his hands up to the ref as though he doesn't know why he's being yelled at. First and goal from the 5, Baker under center. Might as well hand it off again. Bucky Irving just lit up at the 3 by Bertrand. Ooh. Like, yeah, can I get a breather? Good Lord. Absolutely hammered. This is Mike Evans' fade route all day, written all over it. Aaron Rodgers wishes he probably would have been. Little handoff from Baker to stop to Irving. Bring up 3rd and goal from the. This is good for Tampa in a way because up the clock. Now the Falcons still have 3 timeouts, so it's not a huge factor. and you're still going to get the 2-minute warning. So essentially have 4 timeouts remaining. But they don't have 5 minutes just to mess around. You have that. Baker in the gun. 4 wide receivers bunched to the top of the screen. White to his right. Falcons show blitz. And a little dump out to White. Tackled immediately by Phillips. Great play defensively. That motion. Is that them like doing a yawny face? That was weird. So White slips out to the left, but is immediately tackled by by Phillips. 4th down for the Bucs, and you got to kick this. Even mess around. Wait, third. I'm missing something here. It says it'll bring up 3rd and goal. What? 2-minute warning. What play did I miss? There was the inside handoff to Irv. Williams was trying to strip. Then there was another play to Irv. It didn't go anywhere. Then there was the play to to White that was tackled immediately. Shouldn't it be 4th down? What am I missing? Is there a penalty somewhere that something's not right. But it's dropping out totally fine. It's gonna basically be for me every other. I have to work the other 8. Oh, work the Seahawks 49ers. Try to get the other boys in to maybe they can tag team it on my off week. I don't know. They work early the next day. I'm not sure. I'll be back here on Thursday. It's probably gonna be the Bills Texans one. Very intrigued. I really want to watch Cincinnati. Those are definitely. We went through the predictions earlier in the week. The video will be up tomorrow. We went through the predictions and just seemed like there were so many obvious games. Games where winner was obvious. That's not how the NFL works. Look down the line, you think Jacksonville, Miami will beat Washington, hammered. Vegas over. I guess that one. San Francisco. They all just seem, most of them. What am I missing? It says 3rd and goal. I'm very confused. Okay, Baker rolls out to the right. And caught for the touchdown. Shepard. Baker's fired up. Cousins has time, so the Bucs brought it down to the 2-minute warning. 7 play, 82-yard, 4-minute and 21-second drive. The Falcons have plenty of time, especially the way they've been moving the ball. They have plenty of time, 3 timeouts. Now, but if you're the Falcons, you also have the danger of too quick of a 3 and out and giving the Bucs another chance. So you might have to play the first 30 seconds on the slower side because you have time and timeouts to work with. That's where my head's at. Yeah, this Falcon Stadium, it's not as full as I thought it'd be. I thought sell out Thursday night, but doesn't seem to be the case. And now is it because tickets are so damn expensive and you have no interest in lowering the prices? You can't tell me the NFL lacks for money. People got Peacock, Prime, NFL Sunday Ticket, a cable subscription, all just to watch the NFL. You're going to tell me that you can't lower the ticket prices? You could. You absolutely could. You just don't have any interest because you have people who are going to spend $400 a week, $500, $600. But the people who, like for me, I go to a bunch of Yankees games because they're $80 a piece for good seats. If you paid $80, it's probably $80 to park at the Falcons. Wild. You need a system where you're just not milking the entire life out of the middle class, you know? I know, politics, whatever. Gotta lower the damn prices. I haven't been to an Eagles game since 17. Oh, there's that. Dayton going this year, but again, it's $350, and we're talking upper row of the stadium. Now, are there really any bad seats? No. But for $350, I should be at least in the bottom rim, right? And then if you're talking, you got two people you're going with, that's $700 tax and all that. All right, here we go. Cousins in the pistol. I'm about to McLeod and just dropped right in the numbers and just dropped. Cousins having a nice game, 16-21 touchdown. Drake London questionable turn, 38 and a touchdown. That beautiful play of the game so far is that pass to Mooney. Well, the catch by Mooney. Pass was good. The catch was great. Cousins back again and delivers a strike. There's London. I guess he's returned for a first down. London. Minute 35 left. Falcons with down. Best case scenario, you drain this clock and get. Oh, he was still up. He landed on top of the defender. It was like that play with the Seahawks Lions game where Anzalone tries to tackle Walker twice and he never touches the ground. He's like wrestling with him, but both times he landed on top of Anzalone, including like a somersault over him. Stupid. Wait, why are they doing an official review to see if they have a first down? Time. Yeah, that. I guess they're just double checking, but all you're doing is giving the Falcons a timeout. Kind of weird. Minute and 31 to go. Timer's still not running. The Falcons are lined up. Run until the ref gets up there. So a free timeout, basically. Cousins in the gun is back. Lead to London. 7. Falcons line. Still got 3 timeouts to work with. Second and little dump out to Robinson, who should be making his way towards the sideline and does after getting down. Minute to go, 3 timeouts for the Falcons. 1st and 10. Win the ball again. Little truck stick by Robinson. David on the line. Bucs deep. Drops back. Strike. Cloud on this time. Caught at the 40. Timeout for the Falcons. Letting the clock run for second down. 42 seconds to go. Time's ticking away. Cousins back again and delivers to London, who's out of bounds. What? I don't understand that one. You got 3 timeouts. Unless the light near your timeout means no, and you have none. Weird. Very weird. Now you have 3 timeouts, 34 seconds left. First 10. Could have had 2 timeouts in 50 seconds. What the hell do I know? Cousins back again. Incomplete, intended for Drake London. $30 to go. All nice protection again. Just in and out of the hands of London. I think the defender jumping caused a distraction. He didn't get a hand on it. But nonetheless, that hit London in the hands, popped up. Wide receiver, Cousins in the gun. And sacked. I think maybe they'll use a timeout now, or they're going to. Thing we know about timeouts is they carry over to the. Oh, wait, they don't? 24 seconds to. Now you're in 3rd and long situation. Now the game plan just has to be. You just have to go with getting who an shot. You have plenty of timeouts, so maybe a wide receiver screen. That could be the idea. That way you force the Bucs to call a timeout rather than. It's 3rd and 18. Ways to go. I think the idea is 30-yard range. Or they're just going to go for it. Incomplete, intended for Mooney. I think if you're Tampa, you just got to kneel on it when you get this ball back. So Koo's coming on to make it a 4-point game. You're Tampa, you have what, 15 seconds to go. Have the lead. You're getting the ball at the start of the second half. I don't think you want to do anything crazy. Right? Yeah, I get aggressiveness, but the risk reward, what are the odds you're going to get any more points? 15 seconds to go. One thing I can bet is that Falcons won't squib kick it again. We're not going to get that dude. Oh, Pinion's on to punt. Wow. Did not expect that. I do like it, though. I do like the idea of punting. Just, you're okay with being down 7. Your offense is moving the ball all day. Kirk Cousins has over 200 yards in the first half. It's not like you're going anywhere. Just got to get this defense to make a stop here. Because Tampa's been having their way with them. Tampa had their way with pretty much every team this year except for Denver. Maybe Denver just matches up well. But Denver's been holding teams the last few weeks. So Baker kneels on the ball, and that will do it for the first half. So I'm going to start a new stream and get the second half going. I'm going to take a few minutes here, and then we'll come back with